How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the NHL 20 pre-order editions, best edition to get, you know, the fun stuff. Which one I would recommend you guys getting. Before we get to that, though, I wanted to start with the NHL 19 home screen because there is indeed a way to get 20% off of NHL 20, and that is by stacking this promo right here at the bottom. You can get the Ultimate Edition 10% off. You click on that. That'll bring you to the store. And when you go to the store, it'll bring you to, you know, here's the Ultimate Edition, $79.99 with EA Access. Obviously, it's $89.99 right now because you get the 10% off. You get the 10% off for another 21 days. So it's looking like it's all part of their early access stuff. If you want the 85 overall and stuff like that, all that stuff comes at the same time. But you look at the Ultimate Edition, it is normally the $100 edition, but with EA Access, you get 10% off, and with clicking on that ad, you get 10% off. So you get the $100 edition for $80. That's just the $100 edition, though. Do keep that in mind. So I already went ahead and I picked up the Ultimate Edition because you can't get a good bargain past me. I was like, $20 off the $100, count me in. You know, the same price as the $80 edition I was normally. So I was like, you know what, let's do it. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the rest of them and kind of compare editions, because some stuff's more important to some people than it is to others. They don't really need to go out there and buy the pre-order stuff. But we will start with the Ultimate Edition. We'll take a peek. This isn't as fancy as PlayStation. PlayStation brings up like the 3 maps or whatever. I guess there isn't really maps because, well, Dora's not there and it's like panels, but not the point. We'll go ahead and look at the Ultimate Edition. Here's what you get. You get a bonus limited time edition cover athlete choice pack. You get 3 days early access, 10 HUT Diamond Player Choice Packs, 2 per month for 5 months, 1 HUT Hometown Hero Choice Pack, 5 unlocked World of Chaw Hockey Bags, an entry collectible to HUT launch competitive seasons. Also something that is pretty key, actually, when you stop and look at something like this. Now we'll go take a look at the, let's go look at the $70 one. That is obviously with EA Access, which I will go ahead and say it real quick. You are crazy if you did not spend, oh wow, PlayStation might be hurting here, dang. PlayStation's EA Access comes out really close to this, doesn't it? I'm not entirely sure when it is, but that might actually cost you the 10% there. It's somewhere in July, right? EA Access does for PlayStation, so you might not be able to get the 20% off, which is kind of a buzzkill. Xbox will work just fine though. But you look at the stuff for the Deluxe Edition, which is $9 cheaper essentially, so at the end of the day, you're gonna get 3 days early access, 2 unlocked World of Chaw Hockey Bags, 1 HUT Hometown Hero Choice Pack, and up to 5 HUT Diamond Player Choice Packs, 1 per month for 5 months, exclusive to pre-orders only. All right, so a lot of stuff taken away here for the Deluxe Edition, first of all, so I'm not really a big fan of this Deluxe Edition. First of all, if you're curious, actually, hang on a second. Let's go ahead and look at the Standard Edition, see exactly what else we were missing here. Standard Edition, pre-order, click on this button here, nice and pretty. You know what's weird? For a second, I thought we was getting an actual background this year with the pre-order thing, because I seen like the purple in a different color. But instead, we continue to have like a basic color background for NHL. I don't understand. What happened to my good old hockey rings? All right, so the Standard Edition pre-order, up to 2 HUT Diamond Player Choice Packs, 1 per month, 2 months exclusive, 1 unlocked World of Chaw Hockey Bag. Yeah, okay, so if you didn't know, we are not completely sure what these Diamond Packs are. A complete hypothesis here, but let's say we have Bronze Packs this year, we have Silver, we have Gold, and instead of a Platinum or a Gold Plus, we have a Diamond Pack. So maybe the Diamond Pack is our usual Gold Plus pack. That could be the thing this year. Typically, we do not see really good packs in the standard pre-order editions and stuff, but we also typically get a couple a week or 1 a week instead of 1 every single month. So that leads me to believe this pack could be a little bit better than most of them, but again, it balances out because you're getting a pack once a month. It's like, well, what if it is a pack that guarantees you like 5 gold rares or something, pretty decent pack, maybe, you know, 10, 15, 20K, depending what you pull, even better. But again, you only get it once a month. So do keep that in mind, once a month, twice a month. That pack, when you're getting to that 3rd month, that 4th month, that 5th month, usually not worth as much. And as far as World of Chaw Hockey Bags are concerned, you are guaranteed absolutely nothing from these bags that you possibly ever want. I would consider the Hockey Bag World of Chaw thing completely irrelevant, if I'm being completely fair and honest. I love ESHL, it's my favorite game mode, but getting a Hockey World of Chaw Bag is completely not appealing at all when it comes to a pre-order bonus. I could care less whether I get one or not, because for real, you get a hockey bag every single time you level up, and plus you're gonna get one just World of Chaw bag in general for pre-ordering. Not a big deal, because you could open that bag and end up with a bunch of goalie equipment, much like you do this year. But here's the thing, let me continue on. Now, let's say you can't do this offer on PlayStation, it is an actual extra $20. Then, you know what, maybe you don't want to do the Ultimate Edition, and you just want to get the Deluxe Edition. Pretty much, essentially saying, wait a second, hang on a second, did they change that this year? Did I miss this? Last year, if you got the Ultimate Edition, okay, you got 3 early. Yeah, that's right. All right. 3 days early access. That's the thing. I would pay the extra $10 or whatever just for the 3 days early access, because that's just me. I'm impatient. I wouldn't want to wait to play the game. So I would say just for that reason alone, I'd pay the $10. They got you there because they used to release the game on Tuesdays all the time, but now they release it on a Friday to force you to buy the Ultimate Edition so you get the game 3 days earlier, quote unquote. But you look at something like this one right here, the HUT Hometown Hero Choice Pack. Odds are that is, you know, your HUT Hometown Hero Choice Pack, which is obviously a player of your choosing for that team of your favorite team. But odds are, if you remember last year, we was getting 85 overalls. I would say that's a fair value for this year as well, where we're going to get an 85 overall player in HUT. And I will bring this up real quick as well. If you do not play Hockey Ultimate Team, you do not have much of a reason at all to buy anything but the standard edition, unless you want the 3 days early access for that reason and spend $71 on that one instead. All right. Not a bad plan there. I will bring it up before I forget. I keep saying we're going to bring it up, and I keep forgetting. EA Access. It's $5 a month. Just pay $5 for the month. And I'll let you in on this little bit of snippet that EA probably won't tell you about, but it is a very nice loophole. And that is, if you buy the game with EA Access right now, buy EA Access, you buy the game, it's in your queue. I already have my standard edition installed. You can cancel your EA Access membership right then and there and get your money back. And I know it might feel kind of, you know, dirty, but then again, EA likes to charge us $7 for a Gold Plus pack that contains literally no gold rare sometimes. So I think they're giving us back. You know, it's like, you know, they're like, we're charging you $7 for a pack with nothing in it, so you can, you know, take your $5 back and save $10 in the next edition. I think it's a little give and take. EA's just kind of giving us a nice little soft gift back there. But yeah, you just go to the EA Access, your subscriptions on your dashboard or whatever, where you see the Xbox Live Gold and stuff. You go to subscriptions, it'll say cancel, it'll say refund now, get your money back, you get the $5 back, so you don't have to worry about wasting a $5 on EA Access. But yeah, so you're basically going to get that 85 overall player that'll upgrade monthly. You're going to get those 5 Diamond Player Choice Packs. Again, I can't predict what they are. They changed the name of them this year. I'd assume there's something decent because we're getting them once a month, but we'll see. Again, though, I look at the equivalent as a gold pack or something like that, and I look, and the one thing that it always does intrigue me, and this is one of the first years I don't think about it as much, is if you buy the basic edition, you can get it for what, $50, $53, whatever it is with EA Access, and you get, you know, instead of spending that extra $30, you can spend that $30 on packs, and I know, spend them on packs, right? I'm just saying, if you were going to spend the $80, you could spend that $30 on packs, and probably get, I don't even want to act like I know how many you get, it was $7 a Gold Plus pack. Like, I'd like to think they're lowering the price of that a little bit. I'd like to say you get at least 5 Gold Plus pack type packs, which means you should get about, I don't know, 25, 30K worth of sellable items if you were to just spend, you know, that $30 on packs instead of $30 on the edition. Which brings up the next big question, is this stuff worth it? Again, 3 days early access always going to be a thing for me. The 10 HUT Diamond Player Choice Packs, you get 2 per month instead of, you know, 1 per month, and you should get your first 2 when the game comes out. If this is a good pack that gets you a 10, 20K player item, all of a sudden it pays for itself right away. Definitely 110% worth it. Plus, you get the HUT Hometown Hero Choice Pack. Again, that's going to be untradeable, though. Keep that in mind. All this stuff, minus the packs, will be untradeable. And the packs are usually tradable. It might not be this year. Maybe they'll throw us a loophole. But everything else will be untradeable. So you do have to keep that in mind when you're buying this stuff. Now, yeah, you're going to get that HUT Hometown Hero Choice Pack, and it's going to be an 85. But the other thing to keep in mind with that is it does gain a +1 in overall. It doesn't say it here in the description, but it does. It goes +1 every single month. So if it starts at an 85, it'll be an 86 in October, an 87 in November, an 88 in December, 89 in January, 90 in February, 91 in March. I think March is the last month. It's March or April. And so it's going to be a 91, 92 by the end of the year on your team. So it's going to be a player that makes your team for the majority of the year. Keep that in mind. It is something nice to have there. But if I'm being completely honest, what intrigues me the most about this bonus limited time cover athlete item, again, that's probably untradeable, probably an 85. And 85, just to throw it out there as well, probably would last on your team like a month or 2, maybe 2 months, 4th line by the end of it, if you grind out HUT and play it a lot. But the thing that interests me about this edition, it's the early collectible to HUT launch competitive seasons. Now, if you remember competitive seasons, for the most part, they give you some pretty good rewards. I know people will complain and say, well, the pack's about it. Still, at the end of the day, you're getting 60, 70, 80, 100K worth of packs from these rewards. And that is especially important when a game first comes out, because if you can get, you know, that HUT Champs comp season is completed by release day on Friday, and say you get, even if you're getting a top 10,000 only gets 1 pack, even if that's 1 pack's a gold pack or a gold plus pack, That's another 5-10K you're getting just from doing that alone. And again, if you're better at the game, you can finish top 1,000, top 100. You might end up with 30, 40, 50K of an advantage that early just from a couple good packs if you can sell the stuff inside of it. It contains some gold plus players, you know, gold players and stuff like that. Because at the beginning of the year, gold items do go for more than they do later in the year, so keep that in mind. That is one bonus about the packs. But that's where I'm at. Rarely do I say buy the Ultimate Edition. Normally I find something nice in the middle tier one. But if you are a HUT player, I think the Ultimate Edition is an absolute must this year, mainly because of the early collectible to launch competitive seasons, everything, and so on and so forth. But if you don't play HUT, I would say buy the Standard Edition. You don't play HUT, you really don't have a single reason to buy anything but the Standard Edition. Besides the fact that maybe you want to play the game 3 days early, but remember, again, EA Access. You can have EA Access for 10 hours. You have that 10-hour trial. And you can, spend your 10 hours playing the game then. If you want to really make a second EA Access account and you want to cancel that membership too, then by all God's means, go ahead and do it. And you have 20 hours to work with, right? So you got to keep that in mind if you don't think you're going to play the game a whole lot in those 3 days and you're going to play ESHL and your friends won't have it till like the Friday or whatever. Not a big deal. But for $70, you can't beat it. Like I said, steal of a deal for that Ultimate Edition with all the stuff you get in it. If that was the one I'd have to suggest, it would be that one. That would be the edition I get if you can spare the $20. Because otherwise, you're going to end up spending 20 if you play HUT. Like I said, if you play HUT, because at the end of the day, I think you win here. Even then, you could still spend another $20 on packs if you want for the $100 you wanted to spend on the game anyway. That's what I'm going with, the Ultimate Edition. If you guys have further questions on stuff like this, feel free to ask the comments down below. I will try to answer at my best. As for this video, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.